Hello, everybody. It's Vicious here, and I think more than one of my subs actually asked about doing a poll for the NPCs. But the thing is, I'm a bit on the fence about it, so I want to let you guys see something here. So the thing is, when I think about NPCs and I think about DNF Duel, I don't think that it's going to be a thing that's going to come into fruition. And the main reason is because they're adding a lot of characters that they said it at the beginning. They're going to be adding characters from the DNF universe, and they're going to add characters in their advancement, right? So they're basically focusing on the characters that are available for you to play, and to me that makes the most sense because you play with these characters and you should have some sort of attachment to them. Even though there are a lot of NPC characters that look really really cool, and we're gonna go through some of those characters, and we're gonna see how cool they look and how they could be integrated into the game without actually breaking the game, because some of these characters do double up on the advancements. I think they might be mods later on in the PC version, but who knows, we'll see. So first up, we're just gonna go this one at a time, I guess. We're only gonna do a couple. I'm just waiting for the whole thing to load up. Roxy. So she's a dark elf, and as you can see, she's like some sort of twin blade user. Goodness gracious, can I Okay, there we go. There she is. She's some sort of twin blade user, so she fits into the category of thief. This is one reason why I think that she won't make it, because she just looks like a thief. Now you can mod her into the game on the PC version. I'm sure you just make her look like Roxy, the thief look like Roxy, whichever thief makes it into the game next. If you have a shadow dancer or you have rogue, hopefully more than anything, you can make your rogue look like her. But I guess we can just move on. I'm gonna put the stories. I'll put the link in the description of the video so you guys can check out the NPCs for yourself. Clicking on them seems to be like a lot of work, but because they don't really like zoom in like I want them to. But Aganzo the Zombato. So this guy, he's a character that recurs a lot in the series, and he uses a Zombato. There's two different versions of him. There's one where he is a gosh, I don't even know what class of sword of Slayer he is. Is he Asura? I think he has swords floating around him. And then there's a Zombato version, which is come on, game or computer, which is not this, but he does have a Zombato, so he is a version of a Slayer. Again, it's going to be a mod situation. I went off the entire thing. Hold on. All right, we back. I think it's going to be a mod situation for somebody like Aganzo, and really most of the other characters. Like, there's not a lot of characters in DFO that are just vastly different from one another. Okay, so here's one right here, Doghead. I don't remember exactly what Doghead does, but Doghead is a little different from the others, if I remember correctly. So if you can see there, this is a woman, and she's carrying some sort of pike. Looks like either that or it's a sword, but the thing is, she's different from the other ones. You know what I mean? Like, she's not an NPC that's based off of a specific style that we already have, I don't think. At least at the time that Doghead was made. Now, as for another character, I'm trying to remember this website. I'm trying to remember. There is one character in here that I thought, man, they could definitely make it. And we shall see them soon enough. Because there's like a female lancer, a female demonic lancer in here. I forget her name, but she would be most interesting. Night Roboto, she's also a Slayer. If the game comes out and they give us a Slayer with a Zombato, which would be our female Slayer with a Zombato, hell, even a male, maybe they can turn the male into a female mod. You never know. La-di-da-di-da. And I think that if you're a PlayStation fan and you're into DFO, I think PC is like a comfortable place for you anyway. Hound Cyrus is one I want to see. I think Hound Cyrus is a cool design. Saria Kerman, that's a character that follows you around. She's an NPC and she's pretty cool. She's a fairy, which I don't think there's an archetype for fairies in the game yet. Where's Michelle at? That's who I need. I need Michelle. Michelle is a psychic character, which is not represented in the game whatsoever. And I don't think they've this isn't an alphabetical order. I was about to say there's like two O's next to each other, but then I see this B over here. I need to find Michelle. Because Michelle's a psychic, she's not represented in the game as any sort of advancement. Maybe that's something that they will change. Maybe I passed it already because these seem to be loading in pretty slow. And I'm keeping my eye out for characters that could not be, that have not been like, already represented in a form of an advancement or style. Like, look at this. Alicia Arden. If I'm not mistaken, she's a rogue. She's like a rogue or a shadow dancer. This guy, Kargon, I think that's how you say his name. He is nothing, as far as I know. Like, he represents nothing. He's a dark elf. He might as well be a male thief, but there are no male thieves. So that's a character that could make it, but I don't see why you wouldn't just mod the character into the game. And I'm not trying to shit on everybody's hopes and dreams. I'm really not. I'm just saying that for what you want, there's like something represented in like most styles that may make it into the game. Let's see. Man, they're really not trying to show me they're not trying to show me good old Michelle. Michelle with an attitude. She's like a Kiri is like a mechanic of some sort. Yes, sir. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me if you want a poll, but I honestly don't think. Oh, Icky the Vicky. Icky the Vicky is a witch, and she functions like a witch. Because as we went over in my previous video, which witch is which. The witch, she operates machinery that coincide with elements to make very goofy, wacky creations. The only thing with Icky the Vicky is she gets into a big ass mech and she fights with a mech. All right, Blue Guardian Vitella is hot. Let's see, Tracker and you, age 15. She's a battle mage. She's a battle mage and she's in battle mage form. This is one character I thought could make it and be in the game DNF Duel, right? But obviously she can't because she is just she can. She's a battle mage, but she's like an adult battle mage, right? And I lost my place. So let me see if I can get Michelle, the telekinetic. There we go. Oh boy. There's different versions of Michelle the Telekinetic, by the way. It's not just this version. Like, there's a version with, like, more attitude. She wears, like, a... yeah, there she is. Yeah. So, she has telekinesis, and, again, not represented in DFO just yet. Maybe they might make a subclass. Maybe they might make a new style that represents that, but she's not represented just yet. But that's the last one that I wanted to go over. I'm not trying to, like, stretch out all these videos or anything. I'm trying to make this content because people want the content, and quite frankly, I think it's interesting. But let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that it's worth it to put the NPCs in the game, or you think that we should just mod them into the game on PC? Because a character like Bwanga, if I'm not mistaken, is just like a different version of the priest. So, yeah, that's all I got for this video. Holler at me in the comments. Later.